So it's the 14701 HK Entourage, built by Benchmade. So the dimensions on this bad boy: overall length of 8.44 inches, blade length of 3.75 inches, handle of 4.7 inches. Handle material is 6061 T6 aluminum, and it weighs 4.5 ounces. So it is a standard size auto knife, built by Benchmade for HK. Discontinued 2016, maybe. I think I got it in 2017 when it was still in stock. So maybe they discontinued it in the fall of 2016, and then I don't know. I saw them online on closeout somewhere around there, and I went out ahead and picked this one up, and I picked up that 14717 Axis knife. It's pretty sweet. Did a video on that one. So this is kind of more the AFO line, and I think that they went. Their going rate was probably like $130. I think 130 to 150. And then when I bought it on closeout, it was somewhere between 100 and 120. I can't quite remember what I paid for it, but got a good deal on it. So this is the AFO Benchmade, older model, been around a lot longer, still going today. AFO 2 9051, have a few of those. So these two guys, kind of same construction of mine. These were kind of more the budget line at the time. Still good knives. These are two different generations, though, because I think the older versions actually had that smaller push button on them. This one has the bigger Benchmade push button, the bigger one. The newer, the AFO2s have that as well. That's just the older version with the smaller button. Both good. Probably an upgrade, a little bit easier to operate. And then I would say, so you can compare the Entourage, I think, in my mind, is kind of a hybrid between the AFO and the Auto Striker. This is the manual liner lock, discontinued a long time ago. So this is the liner lock version. They also then came out with the Axis version. But this one, dimensionally and shape size, design style, I should say, is just like the Auto Strikers they still make. Hopefully they continue to produce those. I don't have one. I probably eventually will pick one up. I've always wanted one. But I'm such a big fan of the AFO version, kind of design, that I just haven't. And honestly, if I got that Striker, I don't know if I'd carry it. Probably. I don't know. It's nice having a Tonto here and there sometimes. But I just for all around do like that, the Benchmade drop point. I could throw that in there too. I think it's just a great design. This is a Tonto, and they did have a drop point, but I didn't really like the look of the drop point on that one. It's a little more blunt, not quite as acute out there at the tip as this or even that. So I went with the Tonto. It's kind of scratched that itch, I guess you could say. I always like to look at the Striker. It's a higher end, more pricey knife. These days, the AFO2s go for, I think, probably $230 or so, and so the Strikers. Strikers might be a few dollars more, actually. So kind of spendy. 154 cm, and then this is that 440C. I'm assuming it's the Rockwell somewhere in that 58 to 60 range, and then 1/8 inch stock on the blade, 125 thousandths or so. And let's just take a quick glance at that blade again. So you got that nice cutout swedge up on top. Kind of reminiscent of what that Striker blade is like, that swedge. If I get that to focus a little bit better. Kind of get a better view of that. I just got hit by an earthquake. I don't know if saying hit by an earthquake. I guess it was a 6.7. I don't know, 6.8 on the Richter scale. I heard that they all the way from Winnemucca, Nevada, to Bozeman, or actually eastern Montana. So I don't know, Billings, somewhere way out by Billings. I think that they picked it up as well. So pretty good one. Anyway, after going around and checking to make sure that everything around here is good, I figured I'd shoot a video. So here we go. Looking good. And then kind of throw this one in the mix. This is the Microtech SOCOM Elite. A little bit longer blade, a little different handle shape. So yeah, I'm thinking that this is kind of a hybrid between the AFO and the Striker. It's kind of cool. You kind of see the difference between the two Tanos. This one's definitely more of that acute needle tip Tano blade out there. And this one's close, but a little bit blunter coming off that secondary tip there. Can't remember the name of that. Rocote. Handle design, you can see still kind of a hybrid between the two. This one's definitely got the bigger palm swell, which I like. So this is my favorite knife all around of all knives ever. This one's pretty close. Doesn't have that palm swell, kind of like this. And it's actually, the handle's a little bit shorter than the AFO, and the blade's a little bit longer. Still good cutting geometry for what I have used it to cut with. And of course the Striker is as well. And so you can kind of take a gander at those handle shapes for ergonomics. Though I don't think seeing is believing. You have to have them in hand. These cut real well. I did a lot of cutting with, I have the Axis Striker. Lots of cutting with that. Not so much with this, because this is definitely discontinued. This is more of a collector's item now, I suppose. So it's mint, in box, keeping it. The Mini, though, I do use that. I like it. And again, on this, do have that adjustable and stop pen. And this one is hex. It's going to be hard to kind of, you can see down in there. It might be kind of hard because it's black. The lighting is odd, kind of getting a fading light here. Anyway, so it's a hexagonal adjustable stop pen, just like the newer, actually like this one has it as well. Click the fit and finish right up the middle. Just a beautiful knife. I really like these. These are my favorite, the Benchmade auto knives. It's kind of too bad that they parted ways with HK, but HK, they're built by Hogue now. Hogue's a good, reputable brand. I don't own any of their knives. They're a little, aesthetically a little bit different than the Benchmade. I'm more of a fan of the Benchmade, kind of like their designs, but some of those Hogues do look nice. Action is nice, quick, snappy, strong, real strong. Because that is kind of a big blade. It really is. 3 3/4 inch. Big, thick, full width out there at the tip. And at the very tip, it does taper down real nice. You can see. But it definitely has that Striker taper. Goes out the full width out here and then back down, from that nice cutout swedge. Just really cool blades that they make. And this one's got that swedge as well, but it's full thickness here and then it tapers. Kind of with the swedge. Yeah, there really isn't a swedge on that. There kind of is like right out here. It kind of starts here on these. I don't know. Kind of, I think, all around better, or I don't know, more functional or something to me. A little bit more practical, I guess I could say. Like these have that kind of sophisticated grind on them as well. Figured I'd do a quick comparo. So yeah, fit and finish on these things is flawless. Actually, all these knives. So kind of lucked out there. I do have the one AFO2 I have. The centering's off a little bit, but the action's perfect. Everything on that knife is absolutely perfect. except for the centering's a little off. This guy, you know, all these fit finish is flawless. They're not high-end custom knives by any means, but they are high-end knives in my opinion, and very functional. All right, well, figured I'd show that one. If you ever find one on the open market, I would snatch it up for collectability purposes. Maybe not going to be worth much in the future, but or you can use them. Very functional. All right, have a good one.